especially it's a good time getting ready for Christmas. There's a lot of proposals. So you'll be ready and raring to know which hotels you can send them to for the destination weddings. So Marcelo, you're going second. So if you can introduce yourself, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what your prize is today, please.
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. My name is Marcelo Lopez, and I am with All Inclusive by Marriott Bonvoy. And today I will be talking to you about the house in Barbados. And the prize will be a 2-night all-inclusive certificate at the house in Barbados.
Super amazing. You see, you're getting the love already. They're liking that one, which is great. And of course, don't forget the emojis. If you see or hear something that you like, let everybody know. That's great. We've also got the lovely Jade. Jade, tell us who you are, where you're from, and your prize, please.
It's been a while for me doing one of these. Some of you may recognise me, but I'm Jade and I work for AMG here in the UK. We represent various different Caribbean hotels, and although the email said that I was going to be talking about True Blue Bay in Grenada, I've decided to talk about Calabash Cove in St Lucia instead, as this is a romance and weddings themed webinar.
And your prize, Jade?
The prize. So that will be £50 or euros or $60 paid through our Calabash Cove rewards program.
Super amazing. Can you please take us to paradise?
Yes, I sure can. One moment.
Hey, Stephanie, don't worry. We've just done the intros. We're going straight into the presentations now. Jen, you're planning your own wedding. Happy days. Well, I hope you get some inspiration from here.
Here we go. Too many things coming up. I think I've done it. And I just found the other presentation that we have with some extra videos in. So that's always a bonus. Okay. I've got all these pop-ups. Can you see? Yes, I think we're there now. There we go. So hello again, everybody. My name is Jade and I represent Calabash Cove Resort and Spa in St Lucia. We will send a follow-up with my contact details, so don't worry about making note of those. We will make sure that you've got everything that you need after the webinar. So we'll start with a short video that I'll talk over, and then we'll really just go into how beautiful and intimate and small this boutique resort is in St Lucia. So firstly, this video just shows you actually when you enter the resort, you're on a hillside and it kind of slopes down across different tiers that you can see here. So it's right across the beachfront and lots of pools with lots of views that you can see as well. And you can see some of our accommodation here. So you can see the villas. We're right on the water, so guests love that. And in terms of romance, there are so many different locations that you can have a private romantic dinner, here being one of them. With the amazing sunsets. It's such a great spot for sunsets, actually, this little pier. It has no sound, that video, so don't worry, that's normal. I forgot to mention that there is no sound on that video, unfortunately. But let's just dig into kind of the location for this in St Lucia. So we're actually located in the northwest of the island, up near the Rodney Bay area. So in terms of transfers, we're about an hour and 20 minutes from Huronora International Airport down here in the south. And also, which is quite popular, we have helicopter transfers that take around 20 minutes from Huronora up to the resort. So they used to be something you could book through the hotel, but now you can just use your local DMCs to do that. But particularly for honeymoons and weddings, it's such a wonderful thing to be able to land, you know, after your flight and take this amazing helicopter transfer. You get amazing views over St Lucia, and it's a really cool way to arrive for a honeymoon or a wedding if that's what you're there celebrating. We also have an airport in the north, so if you're coming from a different Caribbean island, or you're flying in from the States or somewhere else into that airport in the north, then you will only be a 10-minute transfer to the hotel from George F. Charles Airport as well. So just a couple of the key selling points, and really I love this photo so much because one of the best things about this resort is its wonderful landscaped gardens. It's a 5-star adult only resort We offer bed and breakfast and all inclusive, and it's really, really intimate with just 26 suites that we have on property. So this one's really good for couples that want to spend quality time together in a really intimate setting. So it's very, very special, very quiet, very, romantic and peaceful. And it really is just somewhere that you can really connect with whoever it is that you're, on this holiday with. We're located on the Bonaire Bay, which is private, so that's quite nice as well. The beach that we have there across the resort is a private beach. So it's perfect for couples and anything romance in terms of what it's offering as well. We have got some wedding and honeymoon packages that we'll touch on a little bit later in the presentation too. In terms of room categories, we only have 3 different room categories, which makes that really easy for an agent to remember. But our lead-in room product is absolutely amazing. So these are our Sunset Ocean View Junior Suites. Really important thing to note, every single room category comes with a king bed option only. So there's no option for a twin bed. This is, a couple's hotel. It's romantic. So therefore, it's just good to know you cannot actually request twin beds. Every room has a king bed. But even for the lead-in room, you've got the oversized jet tub bath there. You've got the bedroom, and the decor is really kind of that Caribbean contemporary with lots of art but dark wood. So I really appreciate this kind of decor because you're in the Caribbean and you just feel that authenticity in how the rooms are decorated. And bottom right, amazing views. I mean, to have that as a lead-in room category with that view is absolutely stunning. Every single room category comes complete with a minibar that's stocked daily as well. So you'll have beer, wine, soft drinks and juice. And in our villas, you will get enhanced inclusions with that, which we'll touch on a little bit later. But in terms of dining on the all-inclusive, if guests wanted to have breakfast on their balcony, then guests can do that at no extra charge as well. So if you want to do that in your room, looking at these wonderful views, that is totally included on the all-inclusive. And I will just show you a short video of the bedroom. Why won't it let me play? Where's my play button? It's disappeared. Why can't, sorry, technical glitch. Of course this would happen. Why can't I play this video? Just give me 1 second, guys.
You might try just clicking on the image.
Yeah, it seems to completely just not be there. That's a shame. Well, yeah, we will move on, but in the follow-up, I can certainly share the links to those videos just so that the rooms can be brought to life a little bit more. So on to Swim Up Junior Suites. This is our second category up, and I would say it's the most popular one because the main pool area that we saw in that video as the shot was kind of panning out, that's that main pool. So any of these room categories, the Swim Up Junior Suites, come straight out into that and where the bar is and where everything's kind of going on. So guests love these room categories. Again, the decor is really Caribbean with those dark woods, but bottom right, you can see that is the view that you get from these rooms. The infinity edge pool, you literally could spend all day here, not have to move, and when you do, you're literally straight back into your bedroom. So these ones are particularly popular. I don't think any of those videos are going to work, sadly. And then onto our Water's Edge cottages with private pool. So these are absolutely stunning, and I wish the videos were working because they're really big and spacious, and I don't think you can really see the true beauty of these just from these 3 photos, but we'll give it a go. So each of these standalone cottages come with a bedroom area that has a separate living area. You've got your own private plunge pool, and it's so secluded, so you're not going to see anyone else really when you're on your in your plunge pool out on your terrace. So again, for that intimate kind of romantic secluded getaway, these room categories really, really cater well for that. And interestingly, these cottages are actually Balinese cottages, so they actually were shipped over from Bali, which make it interesting. So the outside is the Balinese cottage, and then the inside is this wonderful St. Lucian Caribbean decor, which is quite interesting. And in this bottom right photo here, it just shows how vast those views are with the sunsets. And just tucked around to the left here is an outdoor rain shower. So if you fancy having an outdoor shower looking at the wonderful sunset, it's a really quite cool thing that you can do as well in your own privacy, because again, you can't really see anybody else when you're in these standalone cottages. It's not going to work again. So on to dining. So being such a small and boutique property, we have one restaurant on site. That's our Windsong restaurant. And it really is a wonderful restaurant. So we often move between number 1 and 2 in terms of restaurants and dining in the north of St. Lucia on TripAdvisor. Locals do come in to eat dinner with us sometimes, and it really is a prestigious and well-known restaurant in the area. So we're open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And particularly if you're booking the all-inclusive, I just really want to reiterate how much of a high standard of all-inclusive this is. So all of your meals and all of your drinks are included, the premium brands, as you would expect a 5-star resort to have. Room service, you've obviously got the in-stocked in-room bars mini bar that I spoke about. And interestingly, you can actually choose from over 20 wines by the bottle with your evening meal. So you haven't got a separate wine list that you'll be given at dinner to choose from. It's already included in the all-inclusive. I think we're on 24 bottles of different wines now. So if you're having an evening meal and you'd like a glass of red, you can have the whole bottle. And if you finish that one too, you can have another one. So I think this perk is really, really nice in terms of what's included on the all-inclusive. It's a really high-end fine dining restaurant where, you know, wine pairs so well with those dishes. And in lobster season, which is now through to about March, this is also included on the all-inclusive. So there's no hidden surcharges. If it's lobster season and we have it, then we're going to make it and serve it and include it on the all-inclusive. So again, it's just reminding you that it's a really high level all-inclusive offering. So really, there's no additional extras that guests need to pay for when they're with us at Calabash Cove, unless they wanted a spa treatment, of course. And the food that is offered here, it's kind of an international and local cuisine with a slight Asian flair. So you can imagine how different the dishes are and how wonderful they are. And a lot of the herbs and things are grown on property that are used in the kitchen, and the hotel do support local businesses in terms of buying food and produce to actually use from the island straight into those dishes as well, which instantly make them just taste so much better than, you know, shipping things in from here, there and everywhere. So please remember, high level of premium all-inclusive where everything is included. And there's just a couple of images there of some of the food. And then onto our sea bar. So this is a really nice spot. So you'll tend to find that before dinner, there's entertainment going on, and people would probably have a cocktail or two before dinner. And it's located just above the Windsong restaurant. So you can see in this next shot how wonderful this is. So imagine this was actually nighttime and you've got the lights from the coast over there, and there will actually be entertainment going on. So every night, if you're having your evening meal in there, there's going to be some kind of romantic entertainment that's going on just to really lift that mood, which is wonderful. And then wedding packages, we do offer a couple of different wedding packages. I would say that we cater for smaller, more intimate weddings. So you can see there, one of the biggest packages that we have is for up to 20 people. We do allow guests to come in from other resorts via a day pass option that can be purchased. But because we are adults only, obviously the guests do have to be over the age of 16 it is. So that's important just to note. But sometimes clients are looking for that smaller, more intimate place to have a smaller wedding, and Calabash Cove truly is so perfect for that particular requirement. And then on to Calabash Cove rewards. I'm sure you're all very familiar with my booking rewards, so we are part of that. And our incentive for Calabash Cove is that you can earn up to £35 per booking. Obviously, that would be euros and dollars, depending on where you are in the world. We cater for everybody, no matter where you are. So please just bear that in mind. If you've made a booking with us, then please tell us that you've done that. As soon as your guest checks in, we will then reward your account with that agent incentive. And then on to agent rates. I need to update this because we've just had them through for 2025, but we really encourage travel agents to come and stay with us. If you're visiting St. Lucia, or maybe you can't stay, we'd love to have you for dinner. If you can make time to stay, then we offer a rate of $304 per room per night on all-inclusive in that Sunset Ocean View Junior Suite, which is fantastic. And how to book that, just simply contact me, and if we've got it available, then you can come and stay with us. It's as easy as that. Where has this jumped to? Sorry, 1 second. I should have one more slide. It's hidden itself. One moment. We love a technical glitch, but we deal with it. Hang on. Just to finish off with, for my UK agents, I just wanted to highlight some of our partners in terms of where you can book Calabash Cove. So we have Gold Medal, Hummingbird, TUI, Welcome Beds, Carib Tours, Instant Travel, and more recently we've just launched with ITC. So you're going to find us pretty much in a lot of places. And of course, the agents listening in from Europe and the US and Canada, we're very easily accessible as well through your tour operator partners. And that, in a nutshell, is Calabash Cove in St. Lucia. Thank you, Sarah.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Jade. Any questions you've got for Jade, pop them into the Q&A for the attention of Jade, and we'll get round to them towards the end. Thank you, Jade, for that little piece of paradise. Now we're moving over to Barbados, the island of love. We've got Marcelo.
Thank you, Sarah. Let me share my screen and please let me know if you guys can see it.
I can see it.
All right, everyone. Welcome to All Inclusive by Marriott Bonvoy. Today we'll be talking about our offerings for weddings, honeymoons, and romance in general. So All Inclusive by Marriott Bonvoy provides perfect destination wedding locations around the world. We have resorts literally everywhere, with multiple different options for you to choose from. And later in the presentation, I'll give you a brief overview of all those properties. But today we are going to be focusing on Barbados. So Elegant Hotels Barbados is a collection of 7 properties. Most of them are all inclusive except for Colony Club, which is breakfast only. But today we're going to be focusing on the house, which is on the west coast, luxurious coast of Barbados. It is the most sought after coast of Barbados because the ocean is very calm. It is extremely accessible. Everything is very close. And all our properties are also close to one another, and they have transportation from one and the other. The way Elegant works is that with all the properties that we have in Barbados, they all have exchange privileges. So you can stay at any of our all-inclusive properties and go around and enjoy the pools, the beaches, the restaurants at all the different properties. There's also a water taxi complimentary that you can hop from one property to the other if you just want to spend the day. And there's a special perk if you're staying at the house, which is our premium property. So you have an exclusive restaurant that no other property can enjoy, which is called Positanos. It's brand new, and I'll go through a little bit of that property as well. So some more information on our packages and why Barbados is a great destination for your wedding. So there's no residency period to marry on the island, so you don't have to stay in the island for a certain period of time before you can apply for a marriage license. The documentation requirement is very simple. It's just passport, birth certificate, and divorce documents or death certificate. The marriages performed in Barbados are recognized in most countries. I can guarantee at least UK, US, and Canada, but we have a list on our website of all the countries that accept the Barbados marriage certificate. The documentation is stamped on the island, and it also takes the stress away from everything. And on property, we have people who will basically guide you through the whole process. There's not much that either the wedding party or you, the travel agent, would have to do on that part. So we offer free wedding and honeymoon packages in all our properties. There are different tiers of packages with different inclusions. You can see a list of all of them later, but we also work with Emma Corey, a celebrity wedding designer in Barbados. She is amazing. There are lots of videos on YouTube, on her Instagram channel that can show you the kind of stuff she does. It's really exquisite. And we also have an additional add-on list of a ton of stuff that can be offered for your party. This is the first package, and this is the one that is complimentary. Of course, there's a number of room requirement, which varies from property to property. The Simply Elegant package includes a cocktail reception upon arrival, dedicated service at the resort, marriage license, private round-trip transfer to the registration office, officiating minister, the choice of intimate beachside or garden ceremony, which I'll show pictures of in a little bit. Witnesses are as required, which can be someone on property. personalized wedding website, gift registry, 2 glasses of champagne to toast the ceremony, and an intimate mimosa breakfast in bed. The tropical luxury includes everything in the previous package with the addition of tropical flower bouquet and boutonniere, bottle of champagne to toast the ceremony, single tier 8-inch elegant wedding cake, the elegant nightly turn down service, which is fantastic, complimentary room upgrade as available at the time of booking, and complimentary guaranteed late checkout at 2 p.m. And finally, we have the Just the Two of Us package, which includes the 2 previous packages, plus 1 hour steel pan music for the ceremony. We have private beach dinner under the stars, which is a beautiful, beautiful private ceremony. Romantic turn down service on the night of the ceremony, signature couples massage, champagne breakfast for 2 the morning of the ceremony, and a personalized wedding. And here is our romance concierge. I'm just gonna play the video.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm the House Romance Concierge. This is a new service we've just launched, and my job is to help our guests surprise their partners, whether it's a anniversary, birthday, honeymoon, or a just because. We make it happen.
So yes, we have
Hi, my name is Chris.
everything on island, and they will help you with all your needs.
Hi, my name is Chris.
So now we're going to talk about the house. Oops, I think I exited the full screen mode. Apologies. So this is the property we're talking about, the house Barbados. It is currently closed for renovations. We'll go into more details about the renovation plan. So keep that in mind when you're looking at the videos I just showed you and some of the pictures, as a lot of it will change. The property is a 34-room and suite property. It's our smallest property on island compared to our biggest one, which has 133 rooms. It is a luxury, all-inclusive, adults-only boutique hotel. It is categorized as wellness by day and romance by night. As you saw, we have a dedicated romance concierge, 24-hour ambassador service, and beach ambassador service. So for each of the 34 rooms, you have your own dedicated ambassador that you can call on anytime you need. We also have a grab and go station to promote culinary wellness, complimentary jet lag massage. It's a 30-minute massage for all guests arriving at the house. You just have to schedule it when you check in. Theme nights such as coastal Mediterranean and barefoot sunset. You have complimentary water sports, yoga, meditation, digital detox, as well as complimentary farm to fork market tour. There are 4-room categories at the house. We have garden view, luxury garden view, ocean view, and luxury ocean view. But again, these are all being renovated, so they're gonna look pretty different from what you see here. It's still an ongoing project, so we'll definitely update you once we have what the new property will look like. The same thing with the beach and the pool area, which had some damage because of Hurricane Beryl earlier this year. So this has caused our renovation to run a little late. And these are the beach views and the bar, which are all available to all guests. Everything is all inclusive, no limitations at all, including top shelf liquor. And these are the 2 settings at the house where you can get married outdoors. We also have an indoor venue that has a maximum capacity of 50 guests. You can also, or your guests can stay at the house if they prefer a more intimate setting, but they can have their wedding at any of our sister properties in Barbados. So if you have a preference between the look or size of a different property, even if you stay at the house, you have that option. Again, this is the setup for an outside wedding. And here's a short video on the So that was a little short overview of the property, and now I'm going to show you a video of the restaurant Positano, which is a new Italian restaurant that we opened in 2022 in Barbados, before we had to close down for the pandemic. And it is currently also being renovated because of damage from the hurricane. Again, this is an exclusive restaurant for guests at the house. All the other all-inclusive guests do have the opportunity to schedule a dinner here, but it's not included in their all-inclusive package. So Positano's is included for guests staying at the house as part of the all-inclusive offering, but only for the house guests. So if you're staying at any of the other 6 Barbados properties, you can make an appointment and pay a la carte for this property, but it is included for the house guests. And that video made me hungry. So the house is located in what we call the complex. It's in the middle of 2 other properties. So while it only has this one restaurant available, it is within walking distance of the restaurants at the other 2 sister properties right there. Or as I mentioned before, you can take the water taxi to the different properties. The house is currently being renovated. As I said, it'll be rebranded as the House, an Autograph Collection Hotel by All Inclusive by Marriott Bonvoy. The renovated property is described as intimate, cozy, and chic, and this is kind of the vibe we're going for the renovation. Here's some information on the renovation. As I mentioned before, because of setbacks from the hurricane, we had to delay the reopening of the house, which was supposed to reopen on the 15th of this month. And now it's scheduled to be reopened on February 28th. And then, of course, it's going to be renovated and we'll have updated visuals for you. All our properties are being updated in Barbados. These are the other 7 hotels. You can see that they're not yet split this way, but once they are reopened for renovation, we have the Tribute portfolio, Autograph Collection, and the Luxury Collection. This is a QR code for you to access the digital assets library for our wedding and romance information. There you'll have the sales kit for weddings, wedding packages, menus, and all the other information, including collateral, pictures, fact sheets, anything that you might need for the property. And just to talk a little bit about the All-Inclusive by Marriott Bonvoy incentive program, you guys are very familiar with my booking rewards, as you know, but our program is focused on Bonvoy points, which you can use to stay at any Marriott property anywhere around the globe. You can also gift those points to your clients. You can buy experiences for them with that. They can use it for miles. You can buy merchandise. So possibilities are endless. You can even convert it to cash if you want. So you can scan the QR code to join our program or learn more information about it. This is the breakdown of all our all-inclusive properties currently open. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you to the all-inclusive page where you can get more information on all the other properties. And lastly, my contact information in case you need to reach out to me for anything. I will happily answer any questions you have. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch my presentation.
Thank you very much, Marcelo. Any questions for Marcelo? Pop them into the Q&A. Okay, perfect. Guillermo, welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Well, good morning on this
Yep.
side. Good afternoon on your side. Let me just share my screen.
Yep. Do you have a video, Guillermo? If you do, you need to tick the box that says share computer sound.
Yes, so I
Okay.
got this. Are you able to see my screen? Could you please confirm?
It's coming. Yes, here we go.
Okay, so then just before going to the presentation, let me just play a quick video from the properties around this so you can get more familiarized as we go through the presentation. So it's coming. All right, so let me introduce myself. My name is Guillermo Corona, and I'm here representing the Delta Hotels by Marriott Riviera Nayarit, an all-inclusive resort. As Marcelo mentioned, so then we're part of the all-inclusive portfolio here in Caribbean and Latin America. So we're the first Delta hotel brand outside US and Canada, and we're the first Delta resort and the first Delta property with an all-inclusive concept. As you see on the video, so we're nestled in the mountains and we're on the Pacific side in Nayarit, Mexico. We're very close from the Puerto Vallarta airport. We're 35 minutes away from it. And that will be the airport where you fly to in case that you visit us. And the property just in the mountains, as you can see on this panoramic view. This is where we have all the rooms, the pool side. So everything is just surrounded by nature. We provide two experiences, a jungle and tropical experience within the hotel premises. And we also have a beach access that we will just talk about this later. So as of right now, our hotel has 212 rooms. So we're expanding. So then that comes at the end of the presentation. At this moment, we have 145 rooms standard, which is our main category that is located in 3 towers. We have 61 superior rooms, so then they're more like cabana style, just right into the woods and just on the edge of the mountain, and 6 one-bedroom suites. So all of our rooms are being advertised as mountain view because that's the predominant surrounding view that you have from all the angles of the rooms. However, we can get a more panoramic view from some floors. They all have balconies. They are very ample and comfortable. So we have free Wi-Fi all over the property, including the beach club, and we have a fitness facilities 24/7 available. Okay, so then this is a view from the highest floor. So then it's still considered mountain view, as you can see. You can see the premises, the vegetation that surrounds us, and also you can see a little bit of the bay, which is 10 minutes away from the property. So we have a few rooms with this panoramic view. However, they are all within the same mountain view category, so within the 145 rooms. So then this is the design of the room. So then they all have marble and then this woodish style that reflects this jungle-ish environment. And this is a room with on the superior room category. As you can see, they're just right on the edge of the mountain. And yeah, they're just right facing the trees, and the vegetation is just a very beautiful scenario. Okay, so then these ones are a little bit bigger in comparison to the standard rooms, and these ones have a walk-in shower plus a bathtub. The standard ones, they only have a walk-in shower. And we have 6 suites available. So then the suite, we have the main bedroom area with a large balcony, a king-size bed, and a pull-out couch. And then we have a full walk-in shower and a bathtub. And we have also a little living room area next to it. As of right now, we have 3 restaurants on property. We have our main restaurant, Huichol, which is the buffet open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have our specialty restaurant, Komorebi, for teppanyaki at dinner, and Media Luna, which is our full snack, open for lunch. We have a Delta Pantry, which is a market deli, 24/7 self-service. 2 pop-up venues, which is a taco truck on the garden, and Adelita, which is our tacos and quesadilla station next to the pool. We have 4 bars on property and a restaurant bar on the beach. This is Tonati Beach Club. This is the only outlet that is outside the hotel premises. So then this is just next to the beach. It's 10 minutes away from the property. We provide transportation complimentary, and we have rounds every hour from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. So you can enjoy here full service, open bar, a la carte menu, the beach chairs, restrooms, showers, and all the facilities. Also, we have this Aqua Jungle and River that we had opened last year in August 2023. We have 7 pools within this area, 5 adults only jacuzzis, a lazy river, and 2 children areas, which includes 2 water slides and a children's playground. And this is included in the all-inclusive package and is within the hotel premises. Okay, some photos. So then this is how it looks. As Delta Hotels, it's a family-oriented brand. And speaking of romance, so then we have mainly 2 experiences for events. We have a beach, which is at our beach club, and we have garden at the resort. Okay, for the beach event, so then we highly suggest them to be probably no more than 80 guests. In this case, our beach club is not that big, but then we can hold event ceremonies or banquets. So then you can see the capacities over here for events. We can do things for intimate weddings or just like medium size. They will be the perfect scenario with the bay and beach there. And then back on the property, so then we have a small pool next to our garden that also can be used for small events and ceremonies. Yes, lovely, isn't it? And for banquets, also you can use the beach club even for small gatherings or medium sized. And for larger events, we suggest to be taking place on our garden, which is our largest venue. So up to 150 guests. So you don't need to have a big budget to celebrate your wedding at Delta. So then basically with some nice furniture and maybe even with the simple centerpieces and everything, so that you can get a really stylish event. So then being around the nature, it really enhances your event. But also we're having an expansion for next year starting on January 15th. So then we're having a more rooms inventory. So we're having a new tower with 100 rooms total. So then we're going to end up with 312 rooms capacity. On this new section, we will have 46 standard rooms with 2 beds, 34 standard rooms with king bed, and 20 suites. As well with 5 new outlets, which breaks down into restaurants and 3 snack places, as well with 2 pool sites. So the one that you see here and one on the rooftop. As well, we're coming with 2 new new venues for events. We're having this meeting room that could be a backup for a small wedding, or also can be used for meetings or corporate events. And also we're having this lovely terrace, which is an outdoor venue as well. So this venue, so they can hold up to 100 guests, and it's completely facing the bay. So it's a very beautiful scenario for weddings or cocktails or social events. So then we're having this available starting on January 15, 2025. As of the wedding offerings, we have 3 packages available. They are all quoted for 50 guests. So however, if we have a larger party or we have also a very intimate wedding, we do a customized quotation. Okay, so this is it for now. Thank you very much for being here. And if you are looking for a guest that wants a one-of-a-kind scenario or maybe something just outside of our normal conditions, so this is the place to be. Thank you very much.
Guillermo, thank you very, very much. Thank you for standing in as well for Carlos, who a lot of you do know, but this was Guillermo's first time on a webinar with us. So thank you, Guillermo. Any questions for Guillermo? Pop them into the Q&A. Okay, so we've got a couple of questions that have come up. Lisa has asked, this is for Jade, is this a vendor we would need to register for specifically? Are we needing to register for Calabash Cove Resort and Spa?
If that means about the rewards program,
Yeah,
is that what
rewards,
she
yeah.
meant?
Selling, I presume Lisa, you're from North America, so I'm presuming about the booking directly as well, which you may need to find out, Jade. But for the rewards, yes, for sure.
Yes.
And do you know how to handle bookings directly?
I don't actually, because that isn't something that we do in the UK. Everything's booked through our tour operator partners, but I can certainly find out for the American agents listening in.
Super, thank you very much. For Calabash, would B&B guests get a free minibar too?
So they wouldn't. So that's only included for the guests on all-inclusive. I mean, they'll get water and things in their room, but the wine, the beer, the soft drinks and everything, that is an all-inclusive inclusion.
Perfect, thank you very much. When is lobster season? I'm presuming this is for you, Jade.
Yes, so I did mention it, but it's now it actually started in August and it runs right through to kind of end of February, beginning of March. So August to February is definitely when lobster season happens.
Perfect, and this is the only time in the destination St. Lucia that they can actually have lobster, isn't it? When it's lobster season, every other time it's completely embargoed and banned.
Yes, it's against the law to fish for lobster outside of those months actually, and that's to protect that. And yeah, it's great that they do that. But August to February, if you're, lobster is really your thing, that's quite a lot of months that you can have that.
Super, thank you very much. Chloe has asked, how much are the day passes?
I believe they're about 65 US per person, but if you're talking about wedding guest day pass versus actual day pass, that's completely different. So depending on the wedding package that you've booked, some of the day passes and the prices are kind of embedded into that in a different way. But if you're looking at a standalone day pass, it would be about $65 per person.
Super, thank you. Please, can you advise on what the gratuity policy is? Kelly, who is this for? Could you pop into chat? Jen has asked the approximate cost for a helicopter transfer. Again, this is for you, Jade.
Yeah, definitely for me. Since we don't have them anymore on the contract, I'm not too sure. They are quite pricey from what I remember previously. Again, I can find out from a DMC like the rough cost. But I think it's one of those where it's the same price, whether there's 1 or 6 people in the helicopter. So you're paying for the actual whole helicopter, which comes at a cost.
And Stephanie's
Find
saying,
out.
I'm sure it's worth it. I'm sure too.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Heather's just saying in chat that our helicopter was $180 per person. I presume that's one way as well, Heather.
It would definitely be one way, I'd imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
Super, super. Okay, Kelly, we're still just waiting. Oh, question for all. So the gratuity policy for all. So Marcelo, would you start?
So it is not expected at all in Barbados. So we don't have a policy. It's all included. There's no expectation of tipping or gratuity in Barbados.
Super, thank you. Guillermo.
Yeah, it is the same here in Mexico. Well, these our property, since it's an all-inclusive resort. So then gratuities, they come with the package already. However, if guests want to do an extra gratuity, it's completely up to them.
Okay, super, thank you. And Jade?
Yeah, so our rates from bed and breakfast all the way to all inclusive include all of the taxes and the gratuities. So again, it isn't something that's expected. Guests can do that if they want to, but I always like to mention that it doesn't change the experience whether a guest does or does not do that. Everybody is treated in the exact same 5-star way, regardless of that, and it is not expected.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Guillermo, do you know which tour operators we can book the Delta Hotel on? Or shall I
Yeah,
do a follow-up?
yeah. Well, we are connected with some American tour operators in Canada. So then I will just need to find out. But then we're with Classic Vacation in United States. We're also with well, of course, with the OTAs, and then we have with let's see, which is the name of this one? Oh my God! So I will just follow up with her. But yeah, we have some of them connected. Then we have Sunwing and WestJet for the Canada side. But then I will just get the list. I will follow up.
Super, thank you very much. Celine, your question about the gratuities for helicopter, you will need to speak to the DMC because it's nothing arranged through the hotel. So speak to the DMC, or Jade can give you a contact of a DMC. Super, I hope I've not missed any questions. If you've popped them into chat, I may miss them. So yes, let's just make sure got all those comments. Ah, Raquel, she's a big fan of Marriott. So you've got 2 hotels here of Marriott that you can choose from, Raquel. Okay, I don't think there's any more questions, but don't worry. If you do have any more questions, when I send the follow-up, all of the hosts will be copied in, so you will be able to speak to them and drop them an email if you think of anything once the webinar's finished, which is pretty normal. Okay, so let's now go to chat and make sure that your drop-down says everyone. Guillermo, I'm going to give you a couple of moments to have a think about a question that you covered during your presentation. And just to remind everybody, if you are live on this webinar today, you get a prize draw point. If you are the fastest finger with the correct answer, you get 10 points. And I pop everybody in a spin to win, and I will let you know the winners tomorrow. So, Jade, you went first. Remind us your prize, and then if you can ask your question, please, and stand by.
Thank you. So the prize that we're giving away is £50 or euros or $60 via Calabash Cove Rewards, which is our agent incentive program. And I hope you're all ready. Get ready, get ready. My question is, I would like to know 2 standout features that are in our Water's Edge cottages.
2 standout features in the Water's Edge cottages. Okay.
Pause and coffee. Butler, no. So the first person to get that correctly, who said rain shower and plunge pool, was Paige Richardson. So well done, Paige, for answering that correctly, the fastest.
Brilliant. Paige, you have your 10 points. Marcelo.
Hello again. All right, guys. So my prize is a 2-night certificate for 2 adults at the house. And my question is, what is the name of the exclusive Italian restaurant at the house?
That was easy.
Too easy.
Even I remembered that one. I never remember names. Okay, so Erin said it's Positano's. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Brilliant. Erin, you have your 10 points. Just popping your name down here. Okay, thank you, Guillermo. So you have a prize of 2 nights stay to give away. So could you ask your question is, please?
Okay, so cross your fingers and then we will get a winner so then that can enjoy this 2-night certificate at Delta and then live the experience of being here and basically what we cover on the presentation. It will be a simple question. What are the 2 experiences that Delta Hotels has to offer? I just mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, so hopefully everyone will remember. Okay. We have many pop up. I will say, okay, which one? Kelly Jones was the one to answer the most complete answer. And yep, Kelly Jones will be the one.
Okay, perfect. Kelly, you have your 10 points. So a big, massive thank you, everybody, for attending today. Thank you to Marcelo, Jade and Guillermo for the super amazing presentations. And don't forget, if you do need them for anything, let them know. And do make sure that you're part of the reward programs. That's how you will see all the new updates and any news from the hotels. And obviously you log your bookings and you get points that can be for your own stay, or with Jade, you get points for cash. So thank you, everybody. It is nearly the weekend. Have a good one. We'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us, Sarah. Thanks, everyone.
See you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.